Welcome to HAD6 channel. In this video, we will look into variable. 18 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Volatile. Which means of a person liable to display rapid changes of emotion. Volatile. For example, her sister was headstrong and volatile. Number 2. Capricious. Which means given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood or behavior. Capricious. For example, a capricious and often brutal administration. Number 3. Inconsistent. Which means acting at variance with one's own principles or former behavior. Inconsistent. For example, his behavior was inconsistent and irrational. Number 4. Unstable. Which means likely to change or fail. Unstable. For example, the country suffered from unstable coffee prices. Number 5. Irregular. Which means occurring at uneven or varying rates or intervals. Irregular. For example, an irregular heartbeat. Number 6. Protean. Which means tending or able to change frequently or easily. Protean. For example, it is difficult to comprehend the whole of this protean subject. Number 7. Fluid. Which means not settled or stable. Fluid. For example, at this stage his plans were still fluid. Number 8. Movable. Which means of a feast or festival variable in date from year to year. Movable. For example, a perpetual calendar for all religious feasts, both fixed and movable. Number 9. Fitful. Which means active or occurring spasmodically or intermittently. Fitful. For example, I drifted off into a brief and fitful sleep. Number 10. Uneven. Which means not regular, consistent, or equal. Uneven. For example, an uneven double album. Number 11. Mutable. Which means liable to change. Mutable. For example, the mutable nature of fashion. Number 12. Inconstant. which means frequently changing. Inconstant. For example, the exact dimensions aren't easily measured since they are inconstant. Number 13. Fickle, which means changing frequently, especially as regards one's loyalties or affections. Fickle. For example, today's fickle fans demand instant success. Number 14. Kaleidoscopic, which means having complex patterns of colors. Kaleidoscopic. For example, the branches refracted the light from the street lamps into kaleidoscopic shapes on the pavement. Number 15. Floating, which means not settled permanently. Floating. For example, floating exchange rates. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Furthermore, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.